Good morning, Grand Rising is what I like to say. Grand Rising. Grand Rising, Grand Rising, Grand Rising. It's a beautiful day. It's Coach Raquel and I'm on the treadmill. So this is our regular Let's Walk and Talk. Couple of minutes, right? So I don't know what it's like where you are. I hope though that it's a beautiful day. I hope that it's just the way you like it. You know, I hope you're having the kind of day that you like. Because I'm having a beautiful, wonderful, amazing day. And today, as I'm walking on this treadmill and I'm talking with you, so we're on this journey together this morning, right? Wonderful. And just for you who are listening, who may feel like we're listening live, just know that because I'm on the treadmill, I won't be able to read your comments until afterwards, okay? So thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening. And it is my hope that these thoughts that I share, it is my hope that it inspires you. It is my hope that it's been positive for you. It is my hope that it makes you think. And it is my hope that it encourages free thinking in you. I hope that whatever I share, is good for your soul and that it doesn't hurt, because that's not my intention. My intention is to support, inspire, motivate, empower. So, and I'm empowering myself too. So, like I said, this is Let's Walk and Talk. So, what you're hearing in the background is the treadmill, because I am walking. Oh, yes. This morning, I want to talk to you about hope. You are not hopeless. Whew. Let me say that again. You are not hopeless. Absolutely not. Oh, you have hope. You have a future. Oh, glory. You have a life, not a struggle. You are living life, not a struggle. You are not hopeless. Again, for those who may just be joining, I'm on the treadmill. I'm walking. So you'll hear it reflecting in my voice, as well as the background sound that you'll also be hearing. But I wanted to walk and talk with you. I enjoy doing this. This is me empowering myself, and I invite you to join me. And if you'd like to join me, let me know, and I can come on at a specific time, or at least try to, because when it comes to this walking thing, I have to do it when I feel it. So for those of you who sometimes ask me to give you a time, I apologize. But if you want, you can go on my YouTube account, my YouTube page. I have a scheduled broadcast where we publish these sessions on Thursdays at 10 a.m. And that's at UMERADIO, the letter U, the letter MERADIO on YouTube. For those of you who need me, who would like to get it at a set time. Oh, yes. So we're on the treadmill and we're talking about hope. You are not hopeless. That is what I want to share with you today. You know, I'm this girl that grew up in a unique way. I call it in an informal foster care system, where the people that my father worked for, or my teachers, or different people who saw me as a kid neglected, saw me as a kid abandoned, saw me as a kid that was not being cared for, so to speak. A child of the jungle, I guess. They took me in to help me, because they think a little girl shouldn't just be out there in the wild like that. My father was there, but he had to go to work. And also, there were times when he just wasn't around. He wasn't around. Not because he didn't want to be, but because his best, other people think weren't good enough. But he did his best, and I know that, so I'm grateful for that. And as I grew older, I met so many kind strangers. There's so many opportunities I got access to. And there are also opportunities I created. You know, I knew from very young, I think I was like 8 years old, when I was lying inside that little hut by myself, scared. And I was like, you can beat this fear. You can conquer this fear. So I got up and I went outside in the dark. Instead of allowing the darkness to come inside of me, I got up and went out in the dark. I'm talking about hope. Give yourself hope. Don't wait for hope to come to you. Don't wait for someone else to introduce you to hope. Produce your own hope. Go to the mirror. Or better yet, forget the mirror, because the mirror isn't true either. It's man-made. But meditate. Yes, close eyes. Go inside of you. See you. See you. Just seeing you will produce hope. You are so powerful. You are not hopeless is the topic today. You are not hopeless. Oh yes, you're not hopeless. God is with you. The Creator is with you. Your Maker is with you. You are not hopeless. Sometimes we're so focused on what is happening on the outside of us that we allow it to get in to the inside of us. That's what we do sometimes, yes? But this is what I wanna give you the wisdom of a little 8-year-old girl. Don't allow it to come into you. You walk into it. Step into life like you know who you are. Step into life like you know whose you are. Oh yes. Step into life knowing you have something to offer. Create your own hope and distribute that hope. Oh God, inspire other people with that hope. You are not hopeless. You are not hopeless. You are not hopeless. It's Coach Raquel. I'm on the treadmill, creating some hope for myself. And I'm sharing it with you that you are not hopeless. You can create and cultivate hope and inspiration and motivation and empowerment within yourself. You are not hopeless. Lord, anoint your people. Let your anointing flow, Lord. And let it anoint the listeners. Anoint your listeners, the listeners, God. Anoint them, touch them, and tap them, Lord. And remind them of who they are and whose they are. You are not hopeless. You are not hopeless. Do not be confused by the world's issues. Do not be confused by the world's problems. You are an individual. You are oneness with God. You're a spirit. You're a soul. You are one. There's none other like you. There is none other like you. Know that. Find hope in that. Find empowerment in that. You are not hopeless. I came on here today to tell you, you are not hopeless. It doesn't matter what the world on the outside look like. It doesn't matter how dark it feels. Yes? Don't allow the darkness to come in to you, to invade you, your mind, your thoughts, your awareness, your heart. Do not let the lack of the outside world invade your mind to make you think you are lacking something. You are not hopeless. You are not hopeless. You can cultivate your own inspiration, your own hope, your own empowerment. Yes, your own inner grit. You have grit. You have gumption. You have gumption. You have grit. You are not hopeless. You are not this answerless being. You have the answers for your life. You are not demotivated. You are highly motivated because you embody motivation. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I am walking on the treadmill This is Let's Walk and Talk and Finding Happy with Coach Raquel. For those of you who are just joining, that's why I sound like this, and that's noise you're hearing in my background. And today, I want to remind you, because I know you know this, but I want to remind you, for the one person who may need the reminder, you are not hopeless. You are not hopeless. And as I was sharing earlier, as a young kid, 8 years old, I grew up in the hills with my father in this little hut. It wasn't really what other people considered a house, but it was my home. And I was by myself in the middle of the night, and I was scared. Oh, the darkness was consuming me. I was terrified. And I said to my little self, we can't serve until tomorrow like this. We're not going to survive. This kind of fear is crippling. The kind of fear that it was suffocating me. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't think. The only thing I could think about was the dark on the outside. And the dangers that I believe at the time could come or might come with that darkness. And I told my little 8-year-old self, let's go outside. We're going to face this because we've got to sleep tonight. 8 years old. Oh, wow. God is with you at any age, at any stage. It doesn't matter, at any place. God is with you. You are not hopeless. You are not hopeless. And that little girl got up and she went outside and she started singing at the top of her lungs. I don't remember what happened after, to be honest. But here I am. And I don't recall anything negative having happened, but I became stronger for it. I became wiser for it. I became self-confident for it. You are not hopeless. Take the inspiration from this little 8-year-old girl if you can't find it within yourself, or if you need the reminder, take it from her. And remember, the darkness is on the outside. Do not let it come on the inside, because you are not hopeless. The poverty is on the outside. Do not let it come on the inside. You are not hopeless. Whatever is happening on the outside in this world, other people's energies, does not have to invade what's on the inside of you. You have the power to stop it. You have the fortitude to redirect it elsewhere. You have the grit and the gumption to reject it, because you are not hopeless. You are not hopeless. You are hopeful. You are strong. You are bold. You are brave. You have grit. You have gumption. You have a future. Woo. You have a now. You have a present. You are a present. You're a gift to us. You're a gift to me. Thank you for you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing your light with me. Oh, you are not hopeless. You are full of hope. You are full of possibilities. You are full of growth opportunities within you. Unlock them. Unlock them. Do not allow the darkness of the world to invade your mind, your thoughts, your soul, your spirit. Do not allow the darkness on the outside to burst its way into your light, to dim your light. You have the grit, the power, the capacity to reject it, derail it, shun it, conquer it, because you are hopeful. You generate hope, cultivate hope. You don't need anyone outside of you to motivate you. You're already motivated. Activate. 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 Activate your hope today. Activate your faith today. Activate empowerment within you today. Activate your grit today. Activate your gumption today. Dare to be hopeful. Dare to be hopeful. Dare to be hopeful. Purchase hope from yourself. Purchase hope from others. Ask for hope. Seek hope, because you are not hopeless. You are full of hope. You are full of grit. You are full of gumption. You are full of motivation. You are full of life. And your maker, your creator, is with you. I want to say thank you so much for listening to me today. It was such a pleasure walking and talking with you. May your day be blessed. May today be the best day of your life. I am Coach Raquel. This is Finding Happy, and the segment is called Let's Walk and Talk. And it was such a pleasure talking with you today. I know I'm tired, so I'm going to take some rest. Whew. You are full of hope. You are full of hope. You are hopeful. You are full of grit. You are not hopeless. You are full of hope. Bless you. Goodbye.